2 bags of quarters on the mat. We have a ton of quarters right now that we've got to get through. Welcome back to Silver in the Big Sky. And yeah, not much of a big sky right now. Look at this. Just got so smoky this morning. I think it's the Spokane fires that are flaring up and heading this way. But we've got a quarter hunt. We've inside with some AC going, some clean air. And we've got a lot of quarters right now. I think I've got like $5,000 of quarters over there. So we're going to do 2,000 today. We've got 2 bags here that we've got from our bank. And yeah, hopefully there's some good stuff in here. If you've got 10 seconds to help us, please like, comment, and share. All of that activity on the channel really helps boost the algorithm. It helps get us recognized. And we're going to call out our channel members. Currently, we have 5 after a couple of new additions, newest being Mike Anderson 203, a silver member. There's a couple of former members on here, but we're putting our first 8 on here. I don't know if I'll get to 8 active. We'll see if we can get you all on here, but we've got 5 active members right now. Our 2 bronze members, Brian Jarvis 2901 and Bo Richwalski. We certainly appreciate you. And we have 3 silver members, Scruff Coins, Francisco Bastida 33, and as I just mentioned, our brand new member, Mike Anderson 203. We really appreciate you and appreciate the support on the channel. We do a lot of quarters on the channel if you're not familiar with our channel. And here you go. This will be bags number 38 and 39 of the year to go with 24 boxes that we've done. So yeah, that's a lot of quarters. We found a combined 61 W's, 127 of the, 130 plus this. So 213 of those not intended for circulation San Francisco mints. And we've got 17 American silver with the 1 Canadian silver and 10 proof on the year. So yeah, we'll be looking for all kinds of cool stuff. I did have somebody recently ask if we would do a video sometime on our error quarters, and I will do that, but it'll probably have to be a special hunt. These are just our error quarters that we have found and that we are keeping aside. So but yeah, if we find any in this hunt, we will be certain to show you. Let's get in there, and appreciate you being here. Well, we are almost to the halfway point. I was getting a little scared here, but yeah, I guess a slow start, but we're here for a reason. And I've got a find from the edge. Look at that. I heard it. I had already gone through this many in my pile. And when I get to the end, I was sliding these off the edge into my hand, and I heard it.
I heard it when you put it on the counter.
Yeah, she says she heard it when I took my pile out, actually. So right there. That one right there. Right inside of that one. It's hard to hold it up and show you the one. But that coin right there, the last coin I'm picking up, there's a silver edge. No way. First find's going to be silver. I bet you everyone would have thought our first find was going to be a not intended for circulation coin. Look at that, 1964. Had a Denver. Quite the cool toning on that as well. Most of the 64s we find are pretty nice. Look at the toning on that thing. Holy moly. Crazy. Well, we are on the board with silver with the first find. We literally have no side finds. Not even a small die chip, but we've got silver in the big sky. Well, that was a wild one. That's a wrap on bag 1, and we like to find about 4 finds per bag or 2 finds per box, so 8 finds per hunt. And that was it. Still nothing in the side finds, no die chips. That is rare of rare to have only 1 find and have that find be silver. Only our 9th silver quarter in 38 bags, or equivalent to 76 boxes. So pretty rare find there, especially for the only find. Man, I guess you can't complain with having silver, but definitely a lack of finds there in bag 1. Hopefully bag 2 is better. We've got to move on either way. Well, it didn't take long at all to get a first find out of bag 2, and it is going to be one of those not intended for circulation S mints, and not a very nice one. Look how dirty that one is. Typically when we find these, they are very nice coins. That one is disgusting, but it is an S mint. What design? It's a 2018 Apostle Islands if you've seen our little collection book on these. So there's 5 different versions from 2012 to 2020, and then 1 in 2021. We are just missing 2 from 2018, but this is not one of them. So that's going to be not a slaughter in our book we made up, but that is a find. So we've got an S-Mint, we've got a find number 2 of the hunt, and the first one of bag 2. Literally just about 10 coins later, and that same little handful I had, there's another S. Same thing there. Not a proof, so not intended for circulation. This one a 2014 Shenandoah. Wow, there's back-to-back finds and just a couple of coins there. Will we have a bunch of S's in this bag? Well, after that fast start, it's been a little bit. We're almost to the halfway point, but she does have find number 3 over here.
I finally got a little something.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It's a nice one, but it's a 2012 Denali. Not that we don't have an abundance of these.
We have a ton of those. Almost a roll, I think. But that is a gorgeous one. It's find number 3 of the bag 2, and find number 4 of the hunt. We are getting down there. Been a little slow still, but she's got find number 4. Ooh, saw it in your pile, huh?
Yeah, I didn't even pull it up yet.
Nice.
It's an S.
It's another nice S.
Oh, 2017.
Nice.
That's not one we have a lot of.
Nope. Ozark Riverways. Yeah, those late teen years, we don't have a ton of them. We're missing 2 in the 2018, of course. But there you go. Find number 4 of bag 2. Find number 5 of the hunt. Can we get just another find or 2? Let's go. Well, that's a wrap on bag 2. We had more quality in bag 1, but just the one find and the 4 S's. Actually added a 2026 filly. This was the first new quarter of the year that came out in January. And there was no die chips on this particular one, but that's only, what, 6, 7, 8 of those, something like that we found on the year. We did find a Canadian. Don't like to see that in your quarter hunts. These are very magnetic, and banks are Poland magnetics, and I mean, that thing is very magnetic, so don't see those get through a whole lot, but yeah, unfortunately found one of those. No die chips in this hunt. If you see our quarter hunts, we typically find quite a few, but I do have an error here. So it's maybe not as good as some of them we found, but I was just talking the other day, we haven't seen one of these for a while. So I think this can come on the Denver and the Philly, but this is the Kansas quarter, and what you're looking for is the In God We Rust. So see how weak that T is here? I'll show it to you under the scope as well. But yeah, right there, that T, you can see how strong the other lettering is there, and just a very weak T. I've found these with really good ones where also the G in God is the same way, where you can just barely make out that there was a letter there. So pretty cool. Definitely a good little side find, but yeah, none of the common die chips. Let's just go ahead and do the wrap up right now. So the find of the hunt, of course, was that super toned, very good looking 1964 Denver silver quarter. Wow, pretty cool looking coin actually. And then we had the 4 S's. One of them was a 2012 Denali. Nice looking coin. We had that 2014 Shenandoah. We had a 2017 Ozark Riverways. And one of the, I think it was the first one of the hunt in bag 2. Very, very dirty there. 2018 Apostle Islands. So yeah, just 5 of our trackable finds. Definitely a slow hunt in that regard, as well as the die chips, but good to see some silver. We had also been on a little bit of a roll with W's in our hunts, and so that's going to be the first hunt in a while without a W. Matter of fact, yeah, you can see there the last couple of bags. 2 bag hunt there, we found 3. 2 bag hunt there, we found 2. 1 bag hunt, we found 3. And we've been finding W's in boxes too. So it had been a little bit since we hadn't found a W in a hunt for sure. But we're going to go ahead and update some numbers here. We're going to be up to 39 bags on the year. No W's. We did add 4 S's. So we're at 134. And it had been a while since we found a silver out of a bag. So good to see that. But yeah, a little slow. We still had a good time. It was great to find some silver. If we could have found a W in that second bag, that would have been great. Second bag, and I'll take one find in a bag if it's silver any day. So hope you guys enjoyed. Going to be a little bit shorter of a quarter hunt, but you can only find what you can find. And yeah, can't throw a fit, right? Ha! All right. Well, we certainly appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in the next hunt.